up, guys? My name is Steve Braden. It is end of week 9. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys some more struggles that I kind of had to work through. Still haven't missed a workout, so I can say that. Pretty happy with my results and still maintaining size, which is all I wanted to do before the surgery because muscle burns fat, right? So that's my main goal, to kind of maintain my size and to be able to kick some ass when I get back.
Hey, I'm on top, really I'm on top. Yeah. Whole crew on top, really we on top. Wake up every morning with drive. Been on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble, letting the air out. Walking with a clear route. How we gon' rise today? I'm making mine today. Go make yours. Double back and flip the proceeds. Last year on the corner sipping OE. Had to get off the block. Best friend smoking rock. Best man called the cops. Rose from the city that never sleeps. It's the melting pot. I came through with purpose. I never question if it's worth it. Homie, I'm on top. Really, we on top. I'm on top. See me, I'm on top. We on top. Whole crew on top. I can't stop. I'm on top. See me, I'm on top. Nigga, I'm on top. I'm on top. Whole crew on top. Really, I'm on top. I never stop. Born from the belly of the beast, from the streets, had to make it.
What's up, guys? It is Saturday. It is cheat day. Last week was a rough week. I'm hoping that, this week obviously is going to be better because, it is the last week up until my surgery. So, if that ain't motivation, I don't know what is, man. But I'm definitely looking forward to really giving it my all and just having a better week. I just got done working out now. Saturdays are usually my cardio days. I kind of do something a little different with the schedule. But don't recommend doing anything different with the schedule unless you've done it at least one time through and got all the workouts in. Because what happens is if you move things around too much, it just messes with the commitment to just completing the program as is. And you don't want to mess with that. So just my best recommendation for you guys out there is just to stick to what the program says. The only thing that I think is okay to do is to move around the rest day and just make it to whatever it's convenient for you to have a rest day. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's what I got going on. But Saturdays are usually my cardio days, just because it works out best for my schedule. But yeah, I just got done killing it. Not the best at workouts usually on a Saturday. It's, kind of hit and miss sometimes because, it's the one workout where I'm kind of like able to just take it easy just a little bit, because I do work out 7 days a week, because I just like how I feel. So there's one day that I just like to take it easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then there's other stuff too that I do with cardio sometimes to kind of compensate for me on Saturdays with taking it easy. Sometimes it just kind of varies week to week depending on how I did and how I feel. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I don't want you guys to think I move around the schedule a lot because I don't. I literally stick to exactly what the schedule says. The only thing I switch around is the rest day and then the cardio day for me personally. But again, I don't want you guys to do that if you guys haven't completed the program yet all the way through. And again, I'm only referring to moving around the workouts. Rest day, not a big deal. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday. Just got done working out. The workout just wasn't the greatest, which I'm not surprised because this whole week has been seriously a huge struggle for me. Obviously, like I've been saying in the last couple of videos, or almost every video probably, I've been struggling just because, I have that surgery coming up, obviously. You guys know about that. And it's just been killing me because I kind of feel like, oh, what's the point in doing this if you're going to be laid up? Everything that you're working for is going to be lost. And you can't have that attitude, Like I'm going to say this a lot because it is really important. I think this is probably a huge struggle with most guys out there is that they constantly look for excuses, as to why they don't feel like they really need to commit right now. You know what I mean? Or, I'm working a lot of hours right now. Maybe right now isn't the best time, or I got this going on right now. I got kids soccer practice. I got this going on. So maybe when soccer's done, I'll get back into it, or, you know what I mean? Like there's always going to be shit that comes up all the time. You have to accept the fact that if it's not, surgery, if it's not the soccer game, if it's not more hours at work, it's going to be something else. And then once that goes away, it's going to be something else after that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you just need to accept working out and committing that time every single day. Well, 6 days a week or 5 days, whatever your program calls for, is just being part of who you are and what you do now. You know what I mean? And like I said, I talk about this a lot in my videos, but I honestly think that, people struggle getting to their goal mainly, not because of their eating or it's not the right program. Honestly, it comes down to just you being consistent, and just avoiding those excuses of why you shouldn't or can't work out. And a lot of people would argue with this fact, but I honestly think that results start in the gym. People say it starts in the kitchen mostly, right? You've heard that 1,000 times. But I say it starts in the gym, and it's simple. It's because when you show up in the gym every single day and you just work on the easy part, right? Eating is the hard part. Eating is really difficult. Working out is even like, it's difficult, but it's not as difficult as eating. Food is an addiction. I think you guys can agree and relate with that. You know what I mean? Food is an addiction, absolutely, 110%. I truly believe that. But seriously, I think that if you can just focus first on just being consistent with your workouts, and just focus on that, get consistent with that, everything else will happen naturally. And again, I talk about this a lot, but it's seriously so important because right now I'm in a predicament, and everything that I say to you guys, it's almost like I'm talking to myself too. I don't want you guys to think that I'm perfect. Like, everything that I say to you is like things that like I have down pat. Like right now, I'm struggling, to even just get in the gym because I know my intensity is not there. And, I up the carbs, which, I don't necessarily regret that, but now I'm not seeing much fat loss, as you guys can see with me taking in a lot more carbs, but I don't have too much regret with that. Like I said, just because I am, doing really good with, the gaining part with the muscle, and I am noticing, increase of weights and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, good things are happening, but it's harder to feel good because you don't get that immediate result like you do with fat loss. When I try to get shredded or, just get results in general, that's why I like to get rid of the fat first before I take in a shit ton of carbs, because you just start to see results and it's easier to stick to because it's like you see the results and you can feel it too. Like you feel better when the fat's off you, versus, when you're going for muscle like I am right now before the surgery, it's just like, I don't know, it's not as rewarding, which again makes it even harder to keep showing up, but you guys, I haven't skipped any workouts. That's the main thing, and that's what I'm most proud of, and that's what you guys should be doing with your guys' results too. You can't expect yourself to be perfect all the time, and I think that people just try to be perfect too much and beat themselves up for things they've done throughout the week, and then feel like what they're doing is for nothing. That's not true. You just need to look at working out as part of just who you are now. Like, this is the time that I'm going to be working out, whether I like to do it or not, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to work out. And then, if my workouts suffer and I don't feel like I'm getting results, well, I know what to do to fix it. I know if I want to see better results, I need to push my intensity harder in the gym. I know I need to eat better. There's really nothing to work on if your workouts aren't there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, your workouts should be the base of your foundation. You know what I mean? Like, your workouts should always be there, and then you have something to work on. But you can't work on anything if your workouts aren't there, because there's nothing to work on, right? I mean, you have to get in that mentality and just understand that, just showing up is enough. And if you want to do better and get better results, you know what to do. Work out harder, get your intensity up to where it needs to be. Go up in weight. Are you recording your weights? Are you eating what you should be eating? Are you meal prepping? Are you sticking to one cheat day? Those are all things that you can improve on and work on, but you can't not work out because you think you're sucking, and beat yourself up and just say, fuck the whole thing. And then you're really not going to get results. Try to think of it that way too. Like I say this all the time, if you didn't work out, imagine if you're not seeing results, or if you're getting fatter, imagine if you didn't work out. You know what I mean? all I'm trying to say, guys, is that you just need to show up no matter what, and there's nothing to work on if you're not working out. It's just that simple. That's the takeaway. That's the best and the easiest way I can put it. That's why, like this whole week, I got on the gym. Do I feel like I got results this week? I mean, compared to what I normally can do? No, I don't feel like I got fucking results at all. But like I said, yeah, it's great. My weights are doing pretty good. I'm going up in weights pretty frequently, which was good, because like I said, coming back, I don't want to lose too much muscle because I know muscle burns fat. So I don't want to go out, all, feeling like I can't lift for shit compared to like what I normally can do. So I'm just trying my best to just stick with the workouts, guys, and just accept the fact that, it is what it is right now. I tried everything I possibly could with trying to get my intensity up there. But like I said, I got this mental block going on with, just knowing the surgery is coming up. And one thing you don't want to do is push your weights and try to pick up the big weights, and then not be mentally in it, and then not do proper form. And then now you're injured. That's something else that I always preach a lot to my team, is that, it's great to like push yourself all the time, but you also need to be mentally in it. Otherwise you're just going to get injured. So I don't want that either. So, and I will say that I'm talking from experience. I've done that many times where, like I'm not in it mentally, and then I go in and I still pick up the bigger weight and I don't do it fully, and then I sacrifice form and then I get injured. You don't want to do that either, So right now, I guess you could say I'm kind of going in the gym and just saying, okay, I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna commit the time, and I'm just gonna get it done. Irregardless of whether I think I'm getting results or not, I'm just gonna get it done, and then I'm gonna move on with my day. That's just how you have to look at working out. Don't let it always be, like I said in my last video, don't let it always be just about getting damn results all the damn time. You know what I mean? Like, you need to just fucking work out and just accept the fact that time or that block of time that you're working out every day it's no longer available. Like, it's part of who you are now, and it's like your job, like if somebody asks you, like, if you work 8 to 4 during the week or whatever, and somebody said, hey man, you want to get together at like 1:00 or something? Be like, well, no, I'm at work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not even something you like, well, no, you don't. You can't. You're at work, right? You got to work, right? You got to pay your bills, That's how you need to look at working out, If you work out from 3 to 4, you can't like think about what if that time was available, or, yeah, I could probably do it. No, you just need to shut it off, just like you do with your job, and just say, nope, that's when I'm working out, and just work out. You know what I mean? That's just how you have to think. So when somebody asks you if you're working out between 3 and 4, and somebody says, hey, do you want to get together at 3:30? Say, no, I can't. I got to get to the gym, and then I can do something after. Like, you just need to be in that habit, just like you would be with your job. Like, oh, you want to do something at 1:30? No, I'm at work. Like, you don't even think about it. That's how you need to be with your workouts. You need to just block that time off and just accept the fact that time is no longer available to doing anything outside of, the gym. You know what I mean? Like, it's just part of what you need to do. Like I said in many videos, you go to work no matter what, even sometimes when you're sick, because you need to pay your bills. Well, you need to show up in the gym and work out because you also need your health, which is even more important than your job, which is sad because most people put their job before their health, and that's not okay. And if this is you, then, temporarily, yeah, you got to do what you got to do, but you need to do something to make it better. Don't just do the same things over and over, knowing it's bad, and then just kind of become numb to it and just say, this is my life now. No, fuck that. Make a change, put your health first, like, imagine you getting cancer or something, and how minute and how small your job would be to you at that point, if you had cancer or something like that. You need to respect your body and your health, and stop putting your health at the bottom of your list, ultimately. So I'm going to stop rambling. But this week, with all that being said, I think you guys can take a lucky guess at how you think my results are going to do this week. Like I said, I got all my workouts in so far, and I obviously don't plan on skipping any. It's like I said, just like I talked about for the last 10 minutes. I don't skip workouts because it's just part of what I do. I have a specific time that I work out, and it's shut off to the outside world. And whatever I have going on, it does not matter what it is. It'd have to be an emergency. Like, think about the things you would leave work for. Like, it'd have to be kind of like an emergency, right? I mean, to leave work in the middle of your shift, I mean, yeah, it'd have to be an emergency, right? It can't be because you got to go do this or that or whatever. I mean, it's got to be really important. You gotta block it off, Your job's important, but your health should be even more important. It's just the mindset. And some people might roll their eyes at that, and they don't, it's funny because people honestly take their health for granted, and they do, and I did too at one point, but I don't anymore. I just accept that this is what I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, with how this week went, I don't expect to see much fat loss, if any. I'll probably stay the same. Sucks, but I am looking forward to coming back and seriously kicking some ass when I get back from my surgery and feeling good again, I guess you could say, as far as like the stitches or whatever. I'm not able to lift for 2 weeks starting from May 5th, which is the day of the surgery. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel after those 2 weeks and then kind of go from there. But I'm obviously not going to push it. I have to wait as long as I guess my body tells me that I need to wait, is just how it's going to be. So I'm not even sure what's going to happen or what I'm going to do as far as doing videos and stuff with you guys. But I do have one idea that I think that I'm going to do, which is very exciting. For the longest time, for the last year, I would say I've gotten really into using YouTube for music. So what I think I'm going to start doing is creating a playlist for you guys and have it be motivational to watch and also to listen to while you work out. This is something that I've done for a long time. So to give you guys an idea of kind of what I'm about to do, I'm going to list like a good handful of videos below this video to share with you kind of what I'm going to be going towards. Only the twist is it's going to be me in the videos sharing way back when I first started lifting, just clips. It's not going to be me talking. It's just going to be music. You don't even have to watch the videos. It's just going to be music like that I listen to. Literally, like whatever is going to be playing is going to be music that I honestly have been listening to for a long time, and it's really good. It's good shit. It'll pump your shit up for sure. Yeah. So be sure to check those videos out. The Rock is in most of them. It's pretty much all The Rock, to be honest. But it's good music. It's awesome. I love like having it on while I work out, just because, when I'm working out, to see him pushing, it helps push me, so I hope that, by me doing this, that you guys can kind of get what I get from watching his videos, which is a lot of motivation. The music's amazing. And then if you guys have a YouTube subscription, all you have to do is just, I guess get a subscription, obviously. Otherwise, you will get ads and commercials and stuff like that. But I would recommend getting a YouTube subscription. That's what I use. That's my main platform to listen to music. So yeah, check it out, and check those videos out that I'm going to post below. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, I think, for the next couple of weeks after this video, is I'm going to be creating short little videos like you see below this video, giving you guys some motivation and giving you guys some clips from when I first started lifting, kind of like where I was at, what I looked like, things that I've done to kind of get where I am now. It's going to be a whole mix of shit. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be definitely different than obviously what I've been doing. So I'm excited to kind of like switch things up a little bit. And then I'm not sure what's going to happen after doing a few of those videos. I'm still going to be doing an upload at least once a week. Every week, you can count on that. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm sure I'll put some updates in there if I feel the need, or once I have a little bit more of a gauge in how I'm going to be. But this is the last video giving you guys, like, I guess you could say, motivation and tips for a while. But the next few videos are just going to be pretty much, like I said, videos like you're going to see below this video, basically going to be pretty much to listen to music, you know, and then obviously I'm going to have video clips in the background of the music. Hopefully video clips that inspire you, you know, to get in shape and just be awesome and feel good, you know, and kick some ass. And then eventually I would love to start incorporating some of the people inside my team, inside these videos. I think that'd be really fun and awesome, because some of the guys in my group are seriously getting badass results. Definitely giving me a run for my money, which is great, you know. So yeah, good stuff to come. So I'll check back with you guys on Friday. We'll see how I did with my results. What's up, guys? It is Friday. Had a pretty good workout today. Definitely brought the intensity a little bit more than I thought I would. Definitely was not a 5 in my opinion. Usually how I rate myself is pretty simple. If I'm drenched in sweat, it's at least a 4. If I really push the weights and I went up in weights, it's a 5. You know, so that's kind of like how I gauge my rating. So being that I didn't really get a sweat, I gave myself a 3 today, unfortunately. But if I get a lot of 3s, typically that means that I'm pretty much going to be stagnant in my results. So that's why I always kind of have that in my head about what I'm going to rate myself at the end of the workout, because I know it takes at least a 4 to move forward with results. A 3 is usually kind of like staying about the same, you know, where you're at, unfortunately. But still good, you know, because it's still better than doing nothing. So whenever my team rates themselves a 3, you know, it's not such a terrible thing. What matters is that you showed up, you got it done. You know, even a 1 or a 2, even with intensity, it's just consistency is always so much like the main thing of what you should be focusing on. Yeah, so today, my wife and I, today is my last day that I'm able to have a drink, because we have our surgery coming up. And then after the surgery, no drinking again for a very long time. So my wife and I were just having a few casual drinks and meal prepping right now. I might be laid up, but I'm still going to do my best to stay on point, obviously. I don't want to get huge like I did when I broke my left ankle. That was not a good situation. I gained like almost 40 pounds in 3 months. That's terrible. I'm not going to go down that road this time. Yeah, I got a meal plan set for this next week. It's going to be pretty much this, and a protein and a vegetable at night. So this is partly of what we're making. We just made a little chicken stir fry. You know, you got your green beans in there, broccoli, some peppers, all good stuff. Pretty basic, but this is pretty much what I'm going to be eating while I'm laid up. Pretty simple. So until Sunday, cheers. Oh, check that out. Oh, what's that? What is that, a Team Beasthaven shirt? Oh. What's up, guys? It is Sunday. Just got done working out. This week was challenging just because I couldn't really get my head fully in the game with getting my intensity where I really wanted it to be, to like gain more size. But I will say that I'm definitely maintaining kind of where I worked hard to get over the last 9 weeks, you know. Obviously, you guys have seen maybe some previous videos, some previous transformations where I got a lot better results, right? I mean, it is what it is, you know, and there's times where you're going to get better results, and there's going to be times where you get, you know, not so great results. But in my eyes, I think that any progress is good. It's good results, you know, at the end of the day. You know, I'm definitely not where I was 9 weeks ago. But I would say, with, you know, this last month or 2 has been pretty difficult because all the infertility with stuff was kind of brought onto us as being a little bit more new, just because we had to come to the realization of, you know, possibly not being able to conceive naturally. But there's still hope. You know, with doing the surgery, you know, I'm thinking that that good things are going to come from it. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, right? So hopefully good things happen from doing the surgery, but it's just one step at a time, you know. But all this stuff that I kind of got going on is consuming me a little bit more than I'm trying to let it. But it's unfortunate, you know, but it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I got all my workouts in, you know. While I didn't maybe get the results I was kind of really hoping to get before the surgery, it is what it is. I didn't miss any workouts. One of the things that really kind of helps me is to think about, like, yeah, maybe you didn't do the greatest, but imagine if you didn't work out at all. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be a lot worse, you know? So at the end of the day, like I just talked about in my last video clip, it's not always just about getting results all the time. You know, like, you have to remember that, you know, if you're not showing up in the gym, you have nothing to work on. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing anything at all. So just by showing up, it's like, okay, I can work on food, I can work on intensity, I can work on some stuff. You know what I mean? But if you're not at least showing up, you're not doing anything. There's nothing to improve on. You know what I mean? So me showing up was enough. You know, for where I'm at right now in my life, it is what it is. You know, but like I always say, you know, it's just a matter of showing up every day. And it's a continuous effort to just improve on everything, you know, and that's what you got to do. You know, no excuses. You know, just because I have my surgery coming up doesn't mean that I'm just going to be like, you know, fuck it, not work out. You know, you can't have that attitude because if it's not the surgery, like I always say all the time, it's going to be something else. Again, this is going to be probably the last real check-in I do with you guys. But I am still going to be uploading a video every single week. It's just going to be a little different. I'm excited to switch it up a little bit, you know, just at least while I'm laid up. I'll probably go back to doing kind of like what I've been doing after I get healed up from the surgery. I'll probably maybe do another video just to kind of give you guys some updates. But like I said in my last video clip, I want to try something a little bit different with giving you guys a little bit more motivation. But until the next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget, the invitation is always open for those of you that want to join Team Beast Haven. Right now would actually be probably a good time just because I'll be able to get back to people a little bit quicker because I will be laid up. So I will be able to add people and communicate a little bit more often inside the group. Should you guys have questions about a lot of stuff getting started, things like that. So just because I'm laid up doesn't mean I can't, you know, help my team even more, you know. So it's going to be a little bit of an advantage, you know, to the people inside my team and the new people coming in. So something to keep in mind too. So don't let, you know, me being laid up a reason for you to kind of hold off if you were thinking about joining Team Beast Haven. Still a good time to join. Still a lot of good stuff going on in there. Still planning on doing live videos inside the team every single day, if not every other day, just to kind of give everybody updates, answer questions, things like that. That's never going to stop. So until the next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen.
Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this at all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here.